Serious?
They probably got crime boards up and shit, man, like the movies. You know how Sugar used to run his damn mouth? Look, you run my alias, you get a phone book, same as you.
We shot a cop. How we gonna play this? No cameras. That's good. It's late. There's no one around. We could work with this.
Right.
This dirty-ass cop got to Sugar. And then he tried to flip you by threatening to send you back to jail. But you wouldn't play ball.
Never.
Shit got heated. And he pulled his gun. You killed him. It was self-defense. Plain and simple.
Word. Exactly.
You shot him first. And then with his dying breath, he raised his gun and... He died first. And you bled out later.
I was gonna get us both out. Like you said.
I didn't want him. It was gonna be different this time.
I know.
You remember that time? Coney Island? When we stole them hot dogs?
Almost got away with it, too.
Your mama beat your ass. Why didn't you tell her it was my idea?
You my nigga. Always. Always.
I was thinking about a story from the Bible.
I tell you to open your mouth.
Let him talk. Don't mean nothing.
I'm not a religious man, but I've read bits and pieces over the years. Curiosity more than faith. About this one story. There was a man, he was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was set upon by men of ill intent. They stripped the traveler of his clothes, they beat him, and they left him bleeding in the dirt. And the priest happened by, saw the traveler. They moved to the other side of the road and continued on. And then a Levite, a religious functionary, he came to the place, saw the dying traveler. But he too moved to the other side of the road and passed him by. But then came a man from Samaria, Samaritan, a good man. He saw the traveler bleeding in the road, and he stopped to aid him without thinking of the circumstance or the difficulty it might bring him. The Samaritan tended to the traveler's wounds, applying oil and wine. He carried him to an inn, gave him all the money he had for the owner to take care of the traveler. As the Samaritan, he continued on his journey. He did this simply because the traveler was his neighbor. He loved his city and all the people in it. I always thought that I was the Samaritan in that story. It's funny, isn't it? How even the best of men can be deceived by their true nature.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that I'm not the Samaritan. That I'm not the priest or the Levite. That I am the ill intent who set upon the traveler on a road that he should not have been on.
exhausted. So rare.
For me to feel powerless. Well, I would have felt I had been conscious, but in retrospect, it's exhilarating. My life was literally in your hands, and I have the bruise to prove it. Which proves that you want me alive. Tell me why. I could just turn up on your doorstep and make you tell me. Oh, you're mad about the junkie, aren't you? That is completely unfair. I didn't make him do anything he didn't want to do. He was an addict waiting to happen. Come on, Jessica. Come on. Don't play the hero with me. Fine, fine. Pretend you saved the junkie, but we both know that was down to me. I tell you what, I will let him go down his own self-destructive path. I won't come near him. If you do his job for him. Keep the pictures coming. Say one a day at 10 a.m. Don't forget to smile. Send the picture, save the junkie. Sounds like an ad campaign. Let's start now. Come on, Jessica. Tell me we have a deal. Let me hear your voice.
We family, Cornell. Mama Mabel taught us
Mama Mabel, go on with that shit. All the things I could have did with my life, my music. But who did she send to that uppity-ass boarding school? You. She put you in school and forced me to run the streets.
You idiot. She sent me away to keep me away from Pete.
You know damn well what that woman made me do. I was 14 years old.
Uncle Pete betrayed us.
Uncle Pete was the only one who ever had my back. Mama Mabel was always sheltering you, protecting you. And for what? All that education, and you just as shady as me.
Me protected. All I did your whole life was protect you. Your junkie mama dropped you off at Mabel's and never looked back. Your daddy didn't want you? Who was there? Changing your diapers, tending your needs, dealing with your whining.
I saw the way you used to flirt with Uncle Pete when I was little. Running around, half naked all the time. You wanted it, Mariah. You wanted it and you know it.
No! No! I did not want it! No! You shut up! No! I didn't want it! No!
Press that power button.
The window will blow in and water will rush inwards.
Yeah, which is going to be like 100 punches to the stomach. Okay? The wind's going to be knocked right out of us. Now, this is near empty, but I've rigged it to let out a burst of very high pressure. It should force a breath into your lungs, but you have to hold on to it, okay? Hold on tight. Should be enough to get you up to 90 feet or so.
One breath, but there's two of us.
Yeah, I've done the math. That's why you're taking it. You're a better swimmer anyway.
No.
Gemma.
No, I'm not leaving you here. That's ridiculous. We need a new plan.
We're not discussing it, okay? You're taking it. End of story. I couldn't live if you didn't.
Well, I feel the same way. There has to be another way.
You're taking it.
Why would you make me do this? You're my best friend in the world.
Yeah, you're more than that, Gemma. I couldn't find the courage to tell you. So please, let me show you. It's okay. Gemma, we have to hurry.
No.
Take it, Gemma.
No.
Take it.
No.
Take it, okay?
And now you're thinking you can serve your sentence, hop on a jet, go to her whenever you like. Live somewhere like Monaco, or, I don't know, wherever the hell you fat cats go to sun yourselves. But you can't. You can visit her. But you'll never live with her, because this is New York, Wilson. You live here. This is your jungle. This is your blood, like it is mine. She will never come, and you'll never leave. You screw with me now, just a little bit, and you'll never really be with your one and only Vanessa ever again.
Speak her name again! Go ahead! Yes, the son of a boxer.
You're all running this place. You did set him free.
You ask such small questions, Mr. Murdock.
I know. You're regaining power in here.
Yes, ask my lawyer. He'll deny it. Ask the guards. They'll deny it. Ask the inmates here. They'll cut their tongues out before they talk. But I have something to say to you. When I finally get out of this cage, I will dismantle the lives of the two amateurs that put me in here. You, Mr. Murdock, and Franklin Percy Nelson.
No, I put you here, not Nelson.
No.
I did it.
The two of you took the laurels. You'll both take the blame. I'll chop both the heads off of that snake, and I'll spend more than $6 on postage to bring you down. You see, I've had a lot of time to reflect on my journey here. Mr. Murdock, my mistakes, everything I took for granted. And while I try and sleep in this bleak place, the one thing that keeps me warm is the thought that I will look down upon this city, the city that birthed me, with the woman that I love, whom I love with everything that I am. If you're worried that Frank Castle will wreak havoc on Hell's Kitchen,